It's Wednesday, April the 19th, 2017, and this is your Barbados Today Evening Update. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. Topping the news at this hour, the legal fraternity in Barbados will be joined by regional and international counterparts to discuss the legalization of marijuana here. President of the Barbados Bar Association, Liesl Weeks, told the official launch this afternoon of the Whitsuntide Weekend Conference that a secondary schools debating competition on legalizing marijuana would also form part of the conference. She said the conference would also tackle salacious selfies and anti-money laundering legislation.
So the content includes presentations and discussions on issues like corporate governance, how we attract international business, foreign exchange controls, the role that Bitcoin would have in treating with that particular issue, anti-money laundering legislation, legalizing marijuana, technology and the pace of justice delivery, computer misuse, from salacious selfies to defamatory disseminations. And we all know what the particular issue might be with those things. Drones and the right to privacy, and drones and the admissibility of drone-recorded evidence are just some of the topics that will be discussed.
Weeks said the conference, which would attract financial service providers, medical practitioners and corporations, was also intended to further sensitize lawyers on the need to continuously upgrade their professional development in order to avoid being barred from practicing.
As you might be aware, there's a draft legal profession amendment bill under review, and it includes a requirement for mandatory continuing professional development for lawyers. One of the consequences, once that bill becomes law, of non-compliance with your mandatory CLPD is that you will not be issued a practicing certificate. And so for the period of non-compliance, you will not be able to practice as an attorney. So it is going to become necessary to foster a culture of attending continuing professional development programs. And this is hopefully a launch into sensitizing our members even further of the need for continuing professional development.
People in the Deacons and Westbury Roads communities are today trying to come to terms with the sudden death of one of their most beloved small businessmen. Dead is 57-year-old Michael Plummer Allen of Deacons Main Road, St. Michael. At the time of his death, Allen was the proprietor of the Booms Bar in Lower Westbury Road, St. Michael. Allen was the father of 6 children and grandfather of 4. His daughter, 26-year-old Jaleesa Allen, told Barbados Today that her father died around 7 a.m. after complaining of pain in his chest. Allen would have celebrated his 58th birthday on Sunday. A 51-year-old woman is now in stable condition after being treated in hospital for injuries sustained when a tree fell on her today on Lower Broad Street, the city. Antoinette Cumberbatch of Long Gap Spoonershill, St. Michael, was reportedly walking near the taxi stand with a friend when the tree suddenly crashed onto her. As a result, Cumberbatch suffered a laceration to her head when the branches struck her. Police are investigating. Sandals Resort has announced plans to add over 200 more rooms and double its staff to well in excess of 1,000 by year end. The Barbados manager, Ferdinand Ferry Zevinger, revealed this last night during a visitor reunion function at the 280-room Sandals Barbados in St. Lawrence Gap, Christchurch, where repeat clients were rewarded with free accommodation and other gifts. Zevinger said that a second hotel, the Sandals Royal Barbados, which is being built next door in Dover, will hire about 600 more workers, adding to the existing complement of 573 at the sister resort.
Next door, we're building a new Sandals. It has started last year, July, August. What you see next door started growing from ground up. We are only in April and we already reached 5th and the 6th floor. So it's going in a very, very good tempo. There's almost 900 to 1,000 workmen on the site next door. It's a new Sandals, Sandals Royal Barbados. And I tell you, here at Sandals Barbados we are blessed. 570 team members. Besides the workmen, we will, I would say, expand our family to almost 1,100 total team members working between both of the resorts. It's a huge opportunity for us working right here at the resort, and we're looking forward to welcome our new team members towards the end of this year. The resort is going to be 222 rooms.
Now, speaking at the same event, Chief Executive Officer of the Barbados Hotel and Tourism Association, Rudy Grant, described the presence of Sandals as a significant boost to the marketing of this country's tourism product.
Sandals is reflective of excellence. Sandals is reflective of giving good quality and good value for money. Sandals is reflective of the best in the tourism industry. And therefore, we at the Barbados Hotel and Tourism Association are extremely happy to have Sandals on board and to assist in the development of this very important industry. As you know, Sandals is an international brand. So when Sandals comes to Barbados, Sandals assists us in a very significant way in terms of our marketing of Barbados as a tourism destination.
In sports, the West Indies Players Association, WIPA, has signed a Memorandum of Understanding with the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Community College for educational support. The MOU establishes a platform to build a relationship between WIPA and the college in an effort to contribute to the personal development of West Indian cricketers. The college will facilitate the enrollment of WIPA members that are interested in furthering their education at the institution.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Good morning, Phillips & Company, may I help? Oh, certainly. One moment, please. Miss Phillips?
Yeah?
There's a lady on the line from the Nation newspaper who would like to speak with you.
The Nation? Will she go on?
Well, they're trying to sell us some ads.
Look, don't make me laugh this morning. Ads in the Nation? They're real expensive, and for what here, nobody ain't buying them papers no more. Nobody ain't want to steal news. I hear reading Barbados Today online for free. So I tell she thanks for calling, but no thanks. We just advertising Barbados Today, families. Tell she is Barbados Today all the way.
Okay, I'll pass on the message. Mom, are you still there? Oh, she put it down.
The Barbados Today, news you can trust.
We're back with news from the region now. 2 Venezuelan students died today after being shot during protests against unpopular leftist President Nicolas Maduro, increasing turmoil in the volatile nation amid a brutal economic crisis.
Hundreds of thousands of Venezuelans clashing with police firing tear gas Wednesday during the so-called mother of all marches in Caracas. The anti-government march turned deadly when a young man was hit by gunfire, taken to a hospital and later died. Many protesters accuse President Nicolas Maduro of resorting to dictatorial measures to quash popular outrage over a deepening economic crisis. Snaking grocery lines are now a common sight, and people routinely say they skip meals and cannot find basic medication. Now Venezuelans across the country are demanding the government present a timeline for delayed elections, halt a security crackdown on protests, and respect the autonomy of the opposition-led legislature.
In global news, a Russian government think tank controlled by Vladimir Putin developed a plan to swing the 2016 U.S. presidential election to Donald Trump and undermine voters' faith in the American electoral system. That's according to 3 current and 4 former U.S. officials.
As the FBI and Congress investigate Russian meddling in the presidential race, U.S. officials tell Reuters the plan to influence the campaign was concocted by a Russian think tank controlled by Vladimir Putin. Reporter Ned Parker has the exclusive.
What we discovered in talking with 7 current and former U.S. officials, there's actually an internal think tank that reports to Russian President Vladimir Putin that outlined the game plan in writing in Russian government documents of how the Putin administration planned to influence the U.S. electorate through a media and social media campaign.
He said Trump is a genius.
Elect Donald Trump and discredit Hillary Clinton.
The scheme's blueprint coming from the Russian Institute for Strategic Studies, closely linked to Russia's Foreign Intelligence Service. Sources said the think tank proposed the strategy last June. A second document from the group produced in October warned Hillary Clinton was likely to win the race and argued it was better for Russia to sow doubt about the elections and undermine her presidency.
And that's news and sports, but for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. Also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, and like us on Facebook. We are also on Izumi Media in bus terminals, or screenplay at supermarkets and the gas stations near you, as well as Channel 99 on Flow TV and Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic evening.